Alright boys, a lot of people that see this car, or my last car, like to always ask, what do you do for work? And the answer to that is nothing. I used to do work for about 4 years. I shot real estate photography, videography, and 3D tours. And the reason we're vlogging today is because with my business Ohana Media, we are actually resuming it. Not by me, but by our people. Anthony. Is it scanning?
Yeah.
So this is Anthony Duque. He's working on the Matterport scans. This is something I used to do a lot. These are 3D tours. It's kind of like a little map and you can go in and engage and look around. There's the scan. It didn't see me, but it's in there turning around. We're coming over to Seth over here, Seth St. Augustine. He's taking pictures. He's our lead photographer now.
Hello.
So it took about 4 years to build this brand's name. It's called Ohana Media. And basically they are going to be picking it up and continuing the business under my leadership or whatever. I'm gonna be kind of like a coach because I am running out of money. So they are the biggest help here. Look at this guy working hard, getting in the corners. I'm trying to make sure they know everything that I know so that they can do it, but do it better because I didn't do much improving as I could have. So this is gonna be our first test shoot. I'll probably put some sample stuff up on the screen on their work. But yeah, you guys wanted to know, this is it. We shot houses. I actually started this with one of my best friends, Mark, a couple of years ago, and we just shot houses, but he ended up moving. I had to do it by myself for about 2 years, and then I fell in love with YouTube and Risen and all the car stuff, and I quit. But why let it go to waste when we have an LLC, a patent, and all that other extra stuff when we can regrow the brand and make it better? So that's what we're doing. Very cool. Just really thought I should give you guys a little insight on other things going on inside my life other than cars. I don't know, if you guys want to see more of this, I would not mind talking about it and showing more about it, you know, showing the behind the scenes stuff of real estate photography, videography, and 3D tours. But back to the video, I guess. I don't really know how I'm gonna fit this in the vlog. Starting a quick little late video here. We're gonna be trying to load the BRZ up with all these boxes and a couple more things because we are heading to a very cool place today. A little bit of a rush video because this was unexpected, but the garage is finished. So me and Alyssa are rushing to get this thing done so we can start getting more content out in the garage and putting everything together like we've been planning for a long time. So super cool that we get to do that today. Also today was St. Patrick's Day, so gotta wear the green. Carrying all the boxes. You need a raise. I know. How are we gonna do this in the BRZ? Oh! Wow, it looks real nice in there. It's my father. Oh wow, so this is the garage. Wow, they did the floor. Man, look at the space, guys.
Yeah.
You put all the detail products in there.
I got
the toolbox.
I got water there. You got a
little mini fridge. Oh, it's blue.
The banner, probably wearing.
Yeah, I got it. We're gonna lay it out. Look, he wearing the Risen shirt. You want the Risen shirt?
Who's that?
This one.
Huh? Who's that? Line it up.
This looks like I haven't even unwrapped it yet, so. Oh my god, it's huge. What in the world? Where's this gonna go? It's gonna be on the sidewall probably. Jesus Christ, that is huge.
Oh, it fit up there.
On that wall?
Yeah. It fit up there.
Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Very nice. Very big. You like it?
Did not think it would be that big.
I didn't think it was that big at all. That's crazy. We got all our clothing with Alyssa's tropical on top. We'll be organizing this and getting these on the website soon. It's officially ours. This is gonna be one of the weirdest vlogs I've ever made. It's all over the place, but as you guys can see, we are in the garage today and we have to set up something pretty cool. We have these quick jacks here and our third box of the quick jack and some more tools, and then a box that you guys will be seeing here soon for Omar's car. As you guys can see, his wheels are here as well. So little sneak peek as to what's gonna be happening in the next couple videos. But today we are setting up our quick jacks so we can have a little bit of an easier area to install things. We've been doing installations with the jack and the jack stands for a while now, but now we have these things, so. Pulling up in the mom van today, huh?
Yes, sir.
We have Trey Klaus, everybody.
Vlog.
If you guys don't remember, he filmed the cinematic for the car when it was black. We will be doing one for this phase hopefully soon. You haven't seen the car.
I haven't.
You haven't seen it since that day. Yeah, it's bagged now. It's wrapped. It's got the little ducktail on there.
It's so sick. Seeing this color in person definitely makes a huge difference.
It's much better in person.
It's so sick. Right on the merch booth.
Yeah, get into it.
That banner is sweet.
I know, I love it. It's awesome.
So,
He has a Mazda Speed 3 that's been down. That's hopefully we'll see it one day. For now, he's been driving the mom van.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, man.
I know.
All right,
It is
well,
what it is.
let's try and get this thing set up. First test, I suppose. We are nervous. This is not, you guys can't feel this on camera, but we are nervous. Here we go. It's in motion. This is in motion. Let me make sure this side's lined up.
Oh man. Oh man.
This is intense. Let's hear it lock.
Yo.
Is it locked?
I don't know.
There you
Look
go.
at that, guys.
This side locked. The other side locked. We did it. The quick jack is set up.
You.
That is so scary, bro.
Dang, that's so sick. It's like it's at least like 1.5 feet. Well, it's probably like a foot off the ground.
They can go a lot higher. It looks like it was like halfway up.
Is there a whole nother like locking section?
I think so.
Because if there is, then it definitely can.
Yeah, there's a second locking section.
Honestly, I'd send it all the way up.
Y'all heard that? Trey said it, so this goes wrong is on it. That's it.
Dude,
Dude,
that's
what?
sick.
Whoa. Yo.
Bro, wow.
Floating car? Question mark?
Floating car.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, thanks to Dreamwork.
Yep.
Alright, and just like that, there you have it. This video's all over the place. It's been a span of a couple days, if not a couple weeks, because we've just been running around back and forth to get this garage done. And it is finally done, and we finally have the car in here to look cool. But yeah, we have a garage, boys. This is insane. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have been hella busy doing stuff for Risen and some of the members and getting this garage fully set. So I haven't really been able to sit down and make this video, but I'm finally filming the ending towards it to show you guys basically the garage so you guys can know what's going on and what we have now. Showing one of our biggest steps into our career. Getting this garage was just absolutely insane. We were able to get it because my dad is a real estate agent, so he had a pretty good connection that was able to get us hooked up and let us be here for a year, so that was really cool. If you guys need any houses and you're in the Jacksonville, Florida area, I know my dad is super busy, but I'm sure he'd be glad to take you guys. But yeah, super fortunate that we were able to get this space here. I feel super blessed to have connections, not only my father, but all the sponsors we have and all the supporters of the channel that allow this to even be possible. Like, I know it's nothing huge now, but it's making me happy enough. So super glad with how everything in the garage came out. I've been working endlessly to get everything in here set up. We have the quick jacks and a bunch of tools and stuff there that some of it my dad actually decided to help out. As you guys can see, he's a huge supporter of the channel, which is probably where I get most of my drive to do things like this. Both my parents kind of have a lot to do with the way I approach things, so really glad to have great parents. Like my mom really made sure that I was really intellectually smart. I wouldn't say I'm that smart, but I plan everything I do, every strategy, every attack on YouTube, everything like this was through planning, and my drive comes from my dad's. So my motivation, you know, my wanting more, my working hard for it is from him as well. And I know they're proud of me for making my dreams come true, because you see, never stop dreaming. This is something I've always wanted, and it's like we are entering the field where this can almost be the career. Like we said, 10,000 subscribers is when I can call this a career. It kind of pays the bills that I need it to, because right now we do have a pretty big accomplishment. 4,000 subscribers, and we have ad revenue. We're actually getting paid now. It's nothing crazy, but it's more than nothing, and that's just huge. Like, we went from getting paid for nothing for making YouTube videos, which I've been making videos since 4th grade. I know they weren't serious like they have been this year, but to have never made money off a YouTube video to now actually making a pretty good amount of change off YouTube, it's just mind-blowing. I can't believe that we're getting to this point. I feel really accomplished. I feel really good, and I'm so happy that the garage is done. Things are ready to start moving. The ball is going to start rolling. We can work on our projects. There's a lot of things to do for my car. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour here. I know the garage isn't huge, but I'll give you a good tour. As you guys can see, we have our lovely BRZ. We have our quick jacks, which are super clutch. Like, I love these things. Home Depot, they were about $1,500, super worth it though. And then we have our jack here, our 2 jack stands, and this Daytona laying bed. This thing is super nice. When we were doing the coilovers today, laying under the car and being able to take bolts out and stuff was super nice on this. As you can see, the BC Racing box, that's all the leftover trash and stuff. I gotta take that out. And then over here, we have our infamous Aero splitter and side splitter. That is one of the sponsors of the channel. We will be getting around to doing this mod hopefully soon. We got our nice Risen banner. You guys saw us put that up. And then here's all our Risen clothing. So this is gonna be probably the biggest way you guys can support the channel. A lot of people are gonna be like, why are you selling merchandise at 4,000 subscribers? One, I am super thankful, and 4,000 people is a lot of people. And 2, I wanted all this to be set up for when momentum starts kicking, people will be able to support the channel whenever they want to, so it'll just be in the background. And 3, you gotta remember, Risen isn't YouTubers merchandise. It's a brand. It's more than a car group. It's more than a car club, or same thing. It's bigger than you guys think. It's not just YouTubers merchandise. It has a whole meaning behind it. We've been over it a million times. Rising through your problems, everybody goes through it, and everybody can rise, and some people even start from the bottom. I was talking to a friend of mine today, and they rise right through it, and it's super meaningful. So I'm really proud of the clothing we have here that we worked out with Omar. We got all the sizes, small through large. We'll see how well this does on the website that's currently being in development. We got the red, orange, green, yellow, blue, purple lightning bolts, and then as you guys been seeing, we have our custom hoodies. Super cool. And then we have our fan, because this garage isn't fully AC united, or whatever the right phrase for that. You can see my little spotlight back there. And then here's the controller for the lift, along with our toolbox. We got power tools, all the tools we need here. Everything is pretty nice. A quick little toolbox there just in case we need to run out. And then we even have a mini fridge here with a bunch of other packages up here that we're gonna be doing on the car. As you guys can see, we have a custom grill we're gonna be doing on our car, the low glow, and then some other parts. And then here's a pretty cool part of the garage. We have these Fast and the Furious cars, and you guys might really recognize these pieces. This piece here is from my first car, which was a 2015 Subaru WRX, and it is my first front lip that I cracked on a pothole and it ripped off. And then here is the piece from the BRZ when we crashed the BRZ, so we could hang this up. And then in the middle, I need to put the skid plate from my Type R that's all chewed up, that ripped when I hit a dumbbell on the road. So this is kind of like the cool story behind it wall. And then down here you can see we have some of our dirty rags and our flashlights in there for some reason, but here's some of our cleaning supplies on both ends. Oh yeah, and the toolbox also has those wrenches, a bunch of microfibers and stuff. I know, super weird place to put it, but we don't have that much room. 2 jack stands, quick jack, and then Omar's wheels here. So yeah, that is the tour of the garage. As you guys can see, it's a small space, but it is more than enough for what I'm trying to do for YouTube. And I'm super grateful to have been able to be given an opportunity to even have a space like this and work on my car, any of the cars in Risen, whenever we want to. So this is huge. Like this is small, but it's huge. Like I'm really stoked, and I'm so happy. Like I'm feeling motivated again. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have been feeling a little bit unmotivated lately. I don't want to say I've been unmotivated, but I've kind of been losing my drive. I've been becoming a little bit down when it comes to YouTube, because I feel like I haven't been able to be as creative as I want to be, because I feel like I'm living this life as a big car YouTuber when I'm not. And I want to remind you guys that I'm not, because yes, the car is wrapped, the car got bags, the car got wheels, it got all of it really quickly, really soon, fast. But that was like a one-shot risk for me. Like, that was everything I had, and it was scary. I don't know why I'm saying was. It's still scary. I'm terrified because I put all my blood, sweat, and tears is corny, but I put all my time and effort into this brand, Risen, and the channel and the car, and I'm kind of just praying it happens. Obviously, I do everything strategically. I want to make sure everything goes smoothly. I've done everything I can to make sure on my end that things go well, but I can't guarantee that it will. And I feel like that really terrifies me because I went from a career that was shooting houses, real estate, photography, videography, and 3D tours to this. You know, I was making a pretty decent income, and now we're starting from scratch with all the skills I've developed over time from shooting those businesses and filming YouTube videos since 4th grade. But I'm still starting from the ground up. As you guys saw, we're still early in the YouTube game, so nothing crazy there. But I will say some stress has been relieved because I'm not restarting my business for real estate photography and videography, but without me running it, because obviously I don't have enough time to be running around and doing all the work, dealing with all this other stuff as I used to be because of the brand and all that. So this time around, I'm actually having my photographer Seth and my good friend Anthony run the business where they're going to be running Ohana Media, and I'm just going to be like the coach in the backgrounds because I did that for 4 years. I shot all that for 4 years, and I have the experience. I have the customers, the clientele, the LLC, the patent, everything for the brand. So if you guys want to see more of that or want to know more about that business and brand, just put it down in the comments below. I don't mind talking about it. It's my other baby, Ohana Media. Risen is the main baby, but this one takes a lot more money than Ohana Media, and Ohana Media makes a lot more money. But enough of me rambling about that. Like I said, been down lately. It's like all these factors of like not making much money and spending a butt ton of money on this career as a risk, as a jump. And I know I had to. Like, I know a lot of people are like, you could have just taken it slower. Doing the jump is what's putting the momentum in the game, because with YouTube, once you have momentum, you can start flowing. It was risky, it was hard. I sold my Type R for it, and we have a BRZ, and don't get me wrong, what you're seeing in here is essentially the Type R. It's a sacrifice. It's a Gamora to the Thanos stones, and it's been an insane ride. I mean, I'm very grateful for the growth, but it is hard. And you know what else makes it hard? It's the fact that I feel like I'm so busy dealing with the two brands, Ohana Media and Risen, and dealing with all the Risen members' cars, trying to get everybody happy in the group, trying to set up the website, set up the clothing, set up the YouTube videos, edit the YouTube videos, make sure I'm posting a good amount of times on Instagram to get more people coming in, responding to comments, dealing with YouTube monetization, studying for YouTube algorithms, and then trying to get ready for TikTok and talking to all these sponsors and setting up stuff for you guys. It doesn't seem like much, but it's very stressful. And I went to a really hard high school, and I can handle a high amount of stress, but I am stressing out. I don't want you guys to think I'm perfectly fine. I told myself when I was restarting this channel that I'd be 100% open with you guys, something that would separate me from the other YouTubers out there. But honest truth, I'm stressed. I'm taking a lot in. This has been a huge victory, so this is why I'm feel good to talk to you guys about this, because this has been a good victory. I feel some stress off me, but there's still a lot more to go. You know what I'm saying? And another thing was, like, between all that stress, you know, I still have people asking me, what are you so busy with? And I'm just like, and it's like, whenever people ask that, it's like everything in my mind that's just rushing to the front just freaks me out. And it's like, yeah, you guys could be like, yo, wow, that's a lot. I also have Alyssa. I also have an apartment at home, a dog, and roommates, and like so many things to take care of, and then family, and you know, trying to balance everything between the two brands, trying to be a YouTuber, you know, Alyssa and Jasmine and the roommates, and with our apartment still being renovated, it's like half painted, not even fully done. You know, it's crazy. Like, I haven't even had time to go buy us a bathroom trash can, because we don't have a bathroom. We have a plastic bag that we throw stuff in because we don't have a bathroom trash can. So yeah, I am going through a lot, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's taking a lot out of me, and I might sound like a fat crybaby, but I've done a lot of work, and I'm proud of it. you know? And I know it'll be worth it. So yeah, and with all those things, it's like, I feel like I don't get to work on my own car, almost. Like, when I was first starting, you know, every video is like my own car. I was able to just keep doing my own car. I mean, what you guys see is me just working on my own car. But in the background, it's like I'm running around every day on doing errands, like for other people's cars or other people's stuff, or my two brands, or you know, or trying to make sure my life is balanced with all my friends and running a group. It's like I literally was driving around on like 3 lug nuts in the front right wheel from the That Dude in Blue video for like 3 weeks. That's stupid. I had the new set of lug nuts here. I finally got around to putting them on, so they're on now, which is pretty cool. And then and my car like completely just was covered in like dirt and pollen. It was disgusting. And I don't know how you guys are, but whenever my car is not in a good state, I start to feel a little bit down. So I had to take it for a routine wash. I had to change some things on the interior because some things were nagging me, and I had to put that time aside. And every time I did something for myself, it felt really good. Because, sounds selfish, sometimes you gotta put time for yourself first, guys. I literally have been working non-stop since I've started this dream of being a YouTuber, and it really got to me to the point where I did break down, and I was very stressed and very anxious, but I knew deep down that was the bottom point of stress and anxiety, that all that was left from there is to rise. And it's so funny how I have a group called Risen, and it just keeps full circling. It keeps coming back after me, and I really think that is God's way of telling me that what I'm doing is right. So I'm going to keep pushing forward, doing what I'm doing, spread this message of Risen, and hopefully it gets to people. That's all I care about, is entertaining and trying to spread a good message. But yeah, that was a good rant, honestly. I mean, I'm really sorry for the long rant. I'm sure my watch time on this video is gonna be dummy short, but those of you who stayed and listened, shout out to you. I couldn't do this without you guys. It's getting hard. It really is. And everything seems so easy. I seem so privileged, which I'm not gonna lie. I grew up pretty well off, but that was no excuse for me to sit on my ass. You know, everything my parents gave to me was a tool to succeed, because I had a TikTok that went viral on this already. I made my money from a camera that my parents bought me, and I worked my way up from that and got more equipment on the way and just kept climbing. And I kept rising, and everyone's like, not everybody gets that jump start. It's true. It's very true. But if you can give your kid that jump start, do it. Like, I cannot wait to be successful, which I'm really hoping happens, so I can give my kid the head start that they need so they can be above me. I don't need them starting where I started so they can just be like me again. I want legacy. I want family to grow up past how it's been, so the trend isn't the same as it always has been. And I'm really glad that I had parents that thought the same way and taught me to think the same way. So anybody can call me mommy's money, mommy, daddy's money, whatever. But there's a difference between those who were given stuff as a kid and sat on their ass and aren't doing anything right now, and those who were given stuff and ran with it for dear God because they were so grateful that they were given that they chose to make something out of it. That is I. And it's no bragging. I just hope my viewers are on the same page as me on this. I really love ranting like this. Wow. This video is gonna be awful. This is gonna be one of my worst rating videos probably, but that doesn't matter to me. I care more about showing you guys who I am, more authenticity. Like I said, I have been getting very down because my last couple videos have kind of just been showing me being a big YouTuber personality. I am not that. I am very approachable. You can DM me on Instagram, comment in the comment section, find me at a car meet. I'm a little bit socially awkward in car meets apparently. That's what I've been told. I like to look at the ground a lot when you talk to me, but I'm literally no big shot. And you guys know that. I don't have the subscriber number as a big shot. I might have 95,000 followers on TikTok, but that That's TikTok. That doesn't mean much to me because more than 75% of my audience on there is unactive. But you know, YouTube, I really care about YouTube. I've always loved YouTube, and I really care about you guys and the support you guys give me. So thank you. This is a 22-minute long clip. I hope I cut this to something that's more bearable for you guys. But that's the end of the rant. I can't believe I ranted that long. That feels so good to get off my chest. Actually, it's been so tight in my chest that I've been going to the gym and pumping it all out. I know I look scrawny. Give it a few weeks. My roommate's a bodybuilder. But that'll be all for today's video. As you guys see, big victory. We got a garage, and you got a very long lecture slash rant that showed you guys where I'm at right now. It's hard, but it's worth it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and never stop dreaming.